It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? It's Friday then. Saturday, Sunday. What? Yeah, it's okay.
What's up? This is Jeff. Welcome to Jeff's podcast. And today I'm going to make two topics for this episode. And last September 29th, there's going to be a bad news topic for this show. Today, we're talking about the entire crew of Mihoyo's Genshin Impact. And Genshin Impact has become one of Mihoyo's most successful video game titles that were released as a mobile app, including Android and iOS, and then on home consoles, including the PlayStation, such as the PS4 and PS5, and the PC. But the Switch version has yet to be confirmed on when is the game's release. I saw a lot of Genshin Impact cosplays who gets a trend, such as Tier 1 Entertainment founder and cosplayer Alondigo Simpiao, cosplays Raiden Shogun, and Jello Grayson who cosplays plenty of Genshin characters ranging from Wagner, Mona, and Noel. Of course, they're one of the favorite characters in the mobile app. Other cosplayers including Yula Haber cosplay, courtesy of cosplayer Dia Reina. The game receives positive reviews that features an open world environment and an action-based battle system using elemental magic and character switching. Mihoyo is developing 6 video games, including Fly Me to the Moon, Son Miguel Kawaii, Honkai series including Honkai Academy 2 and Honkai Impact 3rd, and Tears of Temis. I'm thinking of making this topic in the future episode, but sometimes I was having web surfing, play mobile apps, and doing some sleep. When all of a sudden, I saw the news that Genshin Impact drops to 1 to 2 stars, and what is going on with Mihoyo? There's some backlash going on. Genshin Impact is turning 1 this year, where the mobile app launched on September 28th of 2020, and the official blog site of Genshin, which is genshin.mihoyo.com, will hold its anniversary community event, such as web events, including an unforgettable journey and a message in time event where they can win event rewards in the mobile app, anniversary congratulatory art where they can win an iPhone 13 Pro Max, the promise of a worthy encounter cosplay submission, photo submission, and video submission where they receive recent goodies such as the Dead Adder 2 and Apple AirPods, and other events and promos. It also added an anniversary gacha where players can get either a 5-star character or just in case a 4-star character, as well as weapons. But some players are lucky and some are not, but they'll continue to play with. But things have turned upside down when the fans have been anticipated of a myriad of in-game rewards in celebration of the mobile app's anniversary. Many members of the Genshin Impact community raised their feelings of disappointment towards the underwhelming rewards and events being done by Mihoyo on social media. Players are posted on their social network sites where they receive negative comments and game ratings about the mobile app. Mihoyo gets a morning wake-up call to the developers of Genshin, where the game has caused few changes, including player rewards. Gee, this is definitely what happened when I watched the 10th episode of Nachikiyo's remake Our Life anime, where the fictional video game Mystic Clockwork receives a number of bugs and inconsistent gacha drop rates, and players are furious about the game where it's still on indefinite maintenance. You should check out Remake Our Life anime on the official YouTube channel of anyone. The developers of Mihoyo are going to clear things out despite the backlash. They have to regroup and they need few adjustments until the game rating is back to normal and the developer receives an apology for the players who messed up. The developers need to provide strict restrictions against the behavior for the players. After the anniversary reward controversy, there are some voice actors who gets harassed, and the fanboy say posted an article about voice actors Gui Niang gets harassed by fans during the live stream session for the version 2.1 update, and they receive a series of backlash for the Chinese voice actors. Even English voice actor Zach Aguilar, which is the English voice of Aether in the game, and he posted on a tweet on being a voice actor is definitely a tough job where producers are determined to find the perfect tone for the character, as seen in the Japanese dub, either an anime or a video game. Saki is known as the voice of Tanjiro Kamado in Demon Slayer and Genos in One Punch Man anime, and told on his Twitter that voice actors don't know everything about the projects we're in. They are normal people with jobs that we do our best on. People make all these assumptions about us and our work, especially with English voice actors. Has anyone remembered when Filipino dub gets worse when you watch anime and Korean drama shows, not even Latin shows such as Tadia's works, including Marimar, Maria La del Barrio, and Rosalinda, and foreign films? And also, have you watched the Filipino dub of Budgetan and Cacho Baldisimo's Trece, where actress Liza Soberano plays the titular character in the Filipino dub on Netflix? If it's yes, then you understand their voices and tone of the character compared to the Japanese and English dub. If it's no, then they understand it, but it was definitely fun to watch. The producers are working hard to find the perfect dub for the character as seen in either an anime, cartoons, video game, or movie. If the producer and the creator, either a series creator of a cartoon or a Japanese anime, as well as video game, passes the voice dub, they'll join either becoming the main character or a supporting character. Better check out Masumi Asano and Kenshiro Hata's Seiyu's Life, where dubbers are working hard to produce the project. So, the question is, what's next for Mihoyo? Is Genshin Impact popularity goes worse? Or do developers need few more changes in order to avoid video game controversies? I think I should stop Genshin for the time being, but I love the game, despite the larger memory and also the ratings. Our next topic is one of the most talented manga artists ever to date, and his name is Takao Saito. Saito is known as the creator of Golgo 13, which published in Shogakukan's big comic magazine from October 1968, making it one of the longest running manga series ever to date. Saito was born in Nishiwasa City, now it becomes Wakayama City, on November 3rd, 1936. He is a Japanese manga artist, although he rejected the term and considered his work gekiga. Gekiga is a style of Japanese comics aimed at adult audiences and marked by a more cinematic art style and more mature themes. After he graduated from junior high school, he decided to become a manga artist, influenced by American films such as King Kong and War of the Worlds. He debuted his first manga back on air in 1959, and in 1959, he founded Gekiga Kobo, located in Tokyo, which employed seven artists, including Yoshihiro Tatsumi, in order to spread Gekiga. In April 1960, he founded Saito Productions, where the company is produced by the hit manga series Golgo 13. Golgo 13 centers on Juke Togo, a professional assassin who has a very quiet personality and will only talk when he needs to. He shows very little to no emotion when carrying out an assassination and is willing to kill anyone who will threaten to expose him. He accepts many different assassination jobs from anyone who can afford his services. From simply shooting a violin string to taking out powerful organized crime bosses and political figures, these killings have often attracted retaliations against Togo, even at one stage having both the FBI, CIA, and even the United States military out to kill him, causing Togo to always have to watch his own back and pay attention to his surroundings in order to stop other assassins and contract killers employed to kill him in often creative ways. He also employs many different people himself to assist him in his assassination jobs, such as in providing extra information on his targets, to modifying his weapons, vehicles, and gadgets. The series began when Saito developed a system where he creates the page layout based on a script written by the editorial department of Shogakukan. He also inks the main characters' faces, while assistants provide the backgrounds and other elements. He does extensive research to provide accuracy, especially when the plot deals with technology. This series is pretty much geared towards people of the James Bond Mission Impossible variety, while without world ending stakes, watching the drama unfold. The manga series has been serialized in the January 1969 issue of Big Comic Magazine, in October 1968, and published 202 volumes, making it into the Guinness World Records for the most number of volumes published for a single manga series, surpassing Osamu Akimoto's Kochikame, where the series ended after 200 volumes in September 2016. It also adapted into several projects, including a live-action film adaptation, where late actor Ken Takakura played the role of the titular character in the first film, before he passed away in November 2014, and in the second film, Assignment Kowloon, played by the late actor Sonny Chiba, who also played the role of the titular character before he passed away last August of 2021. They made an anime adaptation including the 1983 animated film The Professional, where it incorporates CGI animation, which was in its infancy at that time. This is the most notable in the scene where army helicopters circle around Dawson Tower and attack Togo as he climbs towards Dawson's office on the top floor. A 1998 original video animation Queen Bee, where Tesho Genda lends the voice of the titular character, and a 50-episode animated series from April 2008 to March 2009, where Hiroshi Tachi lends the voice of the titular character. Of course, Montreal Repuyan lends the voice of the titular character in the Filipino dub. They also made into video games and other media including Japanese TV commercials. Golgo 13 is a pretty good episodic manga. It does deviate from that, but the stories are a little less enjoyable. It may seem a little cut and paste at first glance, but the change of tone, themes, and setting is definitely refreshing and keeps things interesting. The art is also pretty standard. It's not about the wow anybody, but it is serviceable and gets the job done. It's not bad to look at it, although the paneling is a little off here and there, and the action is well done. Saito received achievements for Golgo 13, where he won the general category at the 1976 Sogakukan Manga Award, and other awards included the Grand Prize at the Japan Cartoons Association Awards in 2002, a medal with purple ribbon for his contributions for the arts in 2003, and the Order of the Rising Sun 4th Class Gold Race with Rosette in 2010. After the success of Golgo 13, Sogakukan announced that Saito had passed away due to pancreatic cancer at the age of 84, and the publisher announced that Saito had said before his death that he wanted the manga to continue on without him, and the Saito Productions group of artists will continue on the work with the assistance of the editorial department of Sogakukan's Big Comic magazine and an additional script writing staff. No word if the manga series told on when will the series will end, and just like the passing of the late manga creator of Berserk Kentaro Miura, the series will never end, but they will keep it as a treasured memory for the late manga creator. If you have comments or suggestions, let us know in the comments. Follow Jeff11 Manchester on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe on youtube.com/kfaboy and send an email to PayPal or scan the QR code on Gcash. Well, that's about it for Jeff's podcast. This is Jeff. We'll see you in the next podcast.